Gary's still cheating on Andi. Duh. Andy's into threesomes? Huh? Karen ready to put the paws on Fatima. Nah, sis, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Child. Episode 19 of Sistas did not skimp on the drama. We are picking back up steam as we go into the final episodes of the season. This season will have 22 episodes, so without further ado, let's talk about all that went down in episode 19. Okay, so the episode opens up with Andi and Gary, and by golly, Miss Molly, I pray to God that we make it to season 4 and not have to worry about Andi and Gary. If Gary gonna stay on the show, can he just get another storyline and find another lady to terrorize? Because isn't he done yet? Like, you just gonna keep her in hell forever? The terrorism must cease, okay? It comes out that Gary's still cheating because they pick back up on him asking why are her underwear on backwards. She alludes to the fact that she's already slept with somebody. He gets all frustrated and pissed and then winds up calling his little jump off that he's been using the same little lie that he used to use when he was cheating on his wife with Andi with, talking about he was going to the gym, just to rub it into Andi's face. And it's just like, I mean, well, girl, what did you think was gonna happen? I mean, did we not think that Gary was not out here smashing other hoes? Was that a thought? Because I wasn't thinking that. I think he was definitely out here doing his thing and still being stupid. But okay. And this action winds up prompting Andi to run back to Robin because, you know, that's what she do. She likes to yo-yo back and forth between Robin and Gary. That's been her whole MO for like the literally 2/3 of the season has been Andi running to Robin every time she gets pissed off with Gary. And this time she decides to finally take it to the next level because when she arrives at Robin's room, she sees that he's in there with another woman. And while she plays reluctant, while she plays coy, she decides to enter that room, sit down, have a drink, watch, and then ultimately join. And you know what? Go ahead, girl, get yours, I guess, because I don't know what is going on with Andi. I don't know what Andi wants out of life. I don't know what Andi wants really out of love. By the end of the episode, she's talking to Fatima about how Gary cheated on her and how frustrated she was, but how much she enjoyed this threesome. But then she's still so very much in love with Gary, which just tells us that she's not going to let it go. And I'm just like, all right, girl, you can just go ahead in the corner and play with your little confusion and stress of a life, because leave me alone. Here, leave me and the audience the hell alone with your mess. That's all I got for her. Aside from the parts that she's going to play in Fatima's life and Karen's life, I don't really got much more to say about Gary and Andi. If y'all want to hear me talk about Gary and Andi, I got plenty of videos on the channel with me dragging them. Enjoy. Get y'all binge on. Okay, but Fatima starts to run when things start feeling a little extra real with her and Zach, but he forces her in the moment to talk to him and ultimately getting out of her, what? 3 magical words that everybody loves to hear. She tells Zach that she loves him, and with that, I believe the final Fatima wall has fallen down and we are now fully in Zatima mode. Now, she has a conversation with Andi a little bit later on about how Zach is applying pressure and is trying to get her to commit to him, but I thought that they did that already. Like, y'all are Zatima. I don't know. That's what y'all is. This little fake breakup that y'all had last episode, that was for what? Because y'all was frustrated and, you know, wasn't communicating, but you can't break something that wasn't together. So y'all already committed together in my mind and probably in all of the audience's mind too, girl. So what you talking about, he trying to pressure you to commit? You are committed. You are up in this thing. Ain't no leaving it. I'm just saying. And that's really cool to see. I am looking forward to seeing a little bit more from Fatima's character and what this actually feels like for her, actually allowing herself to love again. Andi gives some really good advice, and I guess, you know, all broke clocks are right twice a day, y'all. So the advice that she gave to Fatima is one of the times that she's been right, because you know Andi be wrong a lot. But she was right in reference to telling Fatima that she has to give love a chance if she wants a chance at real love. And with that said, we're probably going to see her really shift. Again, like I said, the walls have come down. She's now going into Zatima mode, but not before there's a confrontation with Karen. And that doesn't happen in this episode, and I definitely have my preview video coming, so be sure to check out my preview video for next episode, because I'm going to break down the conflict, the confrontation, the drama, and maybe a little bit of the clause that happened between Fatima and Karen, or what I anticipate will happen in next episode. And also, hit the subscribe button, join the tribe, so that you don't miss any of my sisters' videos, because it's your good sis Erica Vane, breaking down sisters, only in the ways that I can, you know, giving you real life perspective, talking with you about the show and digging deep. Go ahead and join the tribe. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications. All right, we're back into the breakdown. Fatima also in this episode confronts Hayden. Well, Fatima and Andi confronts Hayden because they do find out, okay, cool, he is the one who's actually recording her conversations, listening on her conversation. He comes in there looking goofy as hell in this damn orange and blue and these Jeez. It's not funny because I do believe that deep down his character is very, very dangerous, but he's goofy and he does like this man, I don't even want to call him a man. He deserves everything that's finna come his way. Now, while Andi is bluffing, they go to his office and basically air his ass out and let him know that we have talked to the partners. We know that you are spying on her. You are basically stalking her. And guess what? Count your days because your job here is finna be gone because you don't know how to act and you've been too stuck on stupid when it comes to Fatima. What we came to learn is that Fatima and him actually did have something, which I didn't act. Maybe I was like willfully forgetting or something. But Fatima, why did you even smash dude to begin with? He looks like he's always been corny all the live long days. What did you ever go down that road for, sis? Even if you double back, even if it was too small, he looks like he's been whack as hell this entire time. So, girl, what was you thinking? I'm just curious. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below. What was Fatima thinking to ever even venture down that road one time? But I digress. Calvin shows up at the bank to make a deposit, which is basically to check Sabrina's temperature. Sir, why do you even still want this woman? Leave this woman alone. You got the little peggy lady who's gonna peg you how you want. Just leave her be. Sabrina, why you gonna deal with this man? You do not want to do the things that he wants to do. You are stressed all the time, trying to figure out if he's gay, trying to figure out if you want to be with him, trying to figure out if you can actually handle whatever the hell this is. Because at this point, it ain't even a relationship. I don't even know what y'all are doing. Y'all seem like y'all are doing Chinese arithmetic when it comes to trying to get together, and the shit is just too damn hard. Both of you need to walk away. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, while we still talking about the bank, Zach to have his little moment when he walks in, decides to stunt on Sabrina, who wants to be nosy all up in his business about his millions, because Zach is what? A millionaire now. Zach is what? A millionaire now. He gotta move some money because he's a millionaire now. And the way that Maurice gassed him up in this scene was comedic gold. Like, I absolutely love the dynamic and the interactions between Zach and Maurice. And Sabrina deserved all a little bit of confusion and a little slight tinge of humiliation because she always is suspecting the worst out of Zach. I'm running her mouth. And Zach checked her, stunning on her, and then sashayed his behind right up on out of that bank. Real smooth like. And I was totally here for it. And he said, go ahead and run tell that. Run tell all you saw here because that's what you do. Also, for a quick pop-up, we get to see Fuego, who is at the airport again, invites Danni to Eden, and she finally says, okay, cool, we gonna come. She tells the girls decide that they're gonna go to Eden that night. So y'all, we can expect a crossover episode between all the Queen's men and Sistas soon. I think in the next 2 episodes, we're going to see them at Club Eden. We're going to see them interacting with the cast. That means that Jacoby or Amp or whatever he's gonna be called in this particular episode is gonna pop back up again. And I know that that's gonna be good. I just hope it's not for the season finale because I want the season finale to focus on tying up some of these storylines. But I digress. We ain't there yet. We got a couple more episodes until we get there. So within the next 1 to 2 episodes, I do think that we are going to see all the Queen's Men cast crossover for sure. So be on the lookout for that. And let me know what storyline are you most excited to see that could come from this crossover in the comment section down below. Going back to Karen, who, you know what? I have been, giving Aaron the blues. Honestly, I have not been able to look at him the same. Like, I let go of the whole his wife killed herself at this woman's salon. I let go of the whole how dismissive and ridiculous he was when he was courting her, but then randomly not interested, but then back to courting her and being all inconsistent. The thing that stuck with me the most about Aaron that really turned me off and I never really got turned back on by was the fact that he was cool with Gary and he was making excuses for Gary. But by golly, Miss Molly, Aaron is redeeming himself. The way that he is being so patient, the way that he is being so kind, the way that he is being so graceful with Karen through this process of decoupling, of breaking up, of letting go, of releasing Zach, I think is something that I wish more men could embrace. Or at the bare minimum, see and understand. So I'm gonna give Aaron his flowers. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be giving them to him because he tends to act the fool every now and again. But I'm gonna give him his flowers for that because we definitely see a moment of that in this episode. And then she goes into work because he's like, I'll be here when you get back. Or what do you want to do? You want me to be here for you when you get off of work? And I'm just like, come on, support. Come on, we love to see it. She goes into work, but then she also gets a certified letter. And y'all remember the last time she got a certified letter is because Jasmine is suing all of them for their collusion, for their, I don't even know what the hell that she's actually suing them for, but basically they knew about Andi and Gary, and Jasmine's coming for all of them because of the emotional distress and turmoil, whatever occurred from Gary cheating on her with Andi, and all of them knew about it. Okay. So I'm thinking that this letter comes from there. Like, this is another follow-up letter, even though Andi was supposed to have handled this or said she was going to be handling this. And this is what prompts Karen to go to Andi's law office with the letter. And by the end of the episode, we see her actually getting into it with Fatima, which is what is actually shown in the preview. So again, subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notifications so that you know when I post my preview video, where I will be breaking down that confrontation. I'm not going to go all the way into it in this video, but I will be in that video and you don't want to miss it. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure that this letter is actually prompted by Jasmine or her attorneys. I feel like it could be something else going on. And honestly, y'all, I feel like a big change is coming with Karen's storyline. I made a mention of this a while ago and people shut it down very, very quickly. But part of me still feels like Karen could be pregnant. And I'm also going to make a video about that as well. Now, I don't know what that would tie to is specific to this letter, but something is on this page that we need to know. And I want to say it has something to do with Jasmine, but all of my like spidey senses and intuition is telling me that it doesn't, telling me that it's something deeper. And I want to know what y'all think. All right, that is my full breakdown of episode 19 of Sistas from season 3. Let me know your thoughts of the episode, answer all my questions, and all of that and more in the comment section down below. It's your good sis Erica Vane. I can't wait to chop it up with you in the comment section. I'm jumping down there right now to respond to all of the amazing subbies in y'all's comments, and I'm going to see you in the next Sistas video. Bye!